How's it going, everybody? This is Merch by Amazon, March 2022 sales update. Overall, it was actually, I guess I would have to say, a surprising month in a couple of ways. Let's look at the numbers and we'll talk. 168. This is the U.S. market. 168 sales in the U.S. 12 returns. Total sales amount 2,923. Total royalties are $458.87, and as you can see here, royalties per sale $2.73. This on its own is what I would consider pretty bad. It's actually pretty terrible in my opinion. This is kind of what the monthly graph looks like, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that this is like where just the drop just happened, and like I'm hoping it's gonna recover, but it's definitely not recovering as quickly as I would like it to, and it's worrisome that it's starting out worse than just an average month of last year, especially when it comes to royalties. Like, look at these royalties. Like, we're looking at 695, 700, 850, 670, and so on. Like, the biggest day is 2300, right? Right now I'm sitting at 458, and there's a couple of reasons for that. It's number one, sales have dropped, but number two, pop socket sales have increased significantly for me, and pop socket royalties or profits are much lower than t-shirts or anything else. So that's the situation that I'm in when it comes to US. Overall, 321. Now that's a little different, right? Because number one, I've never had these kinds of sales, and then internationally, and they were pretty consistent throughout the month. The month started out super weak. Like, I was actually scared because I was coming in from a month that ended extremely strong. And if we look at let's actually do that right now. Let's pull up February. If we look at February, you can see that it was like a bad month as well, and then all of a sudden just exploded at the end, and but that didn't stay consistent going into March. So while I had 333 sales February last month, which would be March, which is the month that we're talking about, I had consistent sales and higher sales overall, but still was about what would that be? I think 12 sales off from last month. So I guess there are a few positives there, because my overall sales have stayed strong, and like, this to me is very surprising to see for international marketplaces, which is really good. Like, I'm conflicted between feeling good, because this is definitely something that I need to take a notice of, and this is not bad, but then looking at my US sales, that's pretty bad. So that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting at about $900 in royalties. I did the conversions a couple days ago, and that's kind of what it would work out to. So overall, not a bad month, but US sales are kind of worrying, right? I definitely have started a new strategy, implemented it with the kinds of products that I'm uploading, and it is in mind. For example, I'm keeping in mind other marketplaces when I am uploading these products, and that could be the result of it. So either way, I really have to think about the total money that I'm earning, total sales. I think that's the point. But because I'm so used to my US market kind of dominating for the last couple of years, I am really disappointed to have numbers this low. But I mean, that's I've been here before. We've all had our ups and downs, where something starts out pretty bad, and then it changes very, very quickly. Like, even going from these sales that are consistently in low hundreds to all of a sudden jumping to to 200s, and then just kind of like exploding and then going back down. So it's a bit of a inconsistent journey, struggle, but in either case, you know, still making money, still did a 321 sales, and I'm very happy about that. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. That's the kind of update for you guys. I won't share any theories or anything. I can do that in a different video. But for now, overall, 321. Very happy with the performance of all these marketplaces, and you know, I just hope that I'm gonna be working hard for these numbers to grow. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching.